Okay, guys, we're here going live. We should be live right now. Yep, there we go. Live and ready for the Kansas Lottery 300 here at Kansas Speedway for Axalta Racing League. I believe this is a playoff race for them, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, looks like they are already green flag as I'm loading in, so gonna miss the first quarter of a lap or something. Or no, they're getting in the line. Never mind. I've got one of the drivers' views up, so I can actually keep track of laps off of that, because that's pretty handy. Let's get this link as well for them. But yeah, so here we go. I believe the 20 is the pole sitter. Let me just check, make sure I've got that right. Yeah, so the 20 is the pole sitter. Second is going to be the 39. Third is going to be the 1. Fourth is going to be Chip. No. So Chip is in the 8. Fifth is going to be the 00, and it looks like they're lining up to go green. So, here we go, getting ready to move the flag racing here. Already on the apron, we've already got someone going down pit road. Green flag's back, or green flag's in the air, maybe? Or nope, never mind. Guess they're going to wait. Guess they're going to wait one time around. Give everybody a shot to get in here. Which makes sense. There we go. Get the stream link. Just get the thumbnail updated so it's actually something from this race. As we should be getting ready to go green here pretty soon. Just get that sent over there. Copy it, but here we go. Getting ready to go green flag. Here we go. They're on the racing surface and green flag's back in the air. Green flag, green flag. And they are, we got guys 3 wide already through the middle of the pack. Well, the battle of the lead is still side by side. I believe they are now all 2 wide. Nope, looks like the 98's gonna, I think that's the 98, the orange Ford in the back. Trying to, oh wait, might have been, I cannot tell the paint scheme right now. Trying to learn all the paint schemes real quick. We got lots of guys kind of just all throughout the pack, 2 and 3 wide. Okay, it looks like it was the 98 though. So I do know my orange cards like that one. So right now 20 has managed to get the lead away from the 39 there. So right now, 39 falling right in the tire tracks of this 20. Probably trying to walk some of these early laps. Maybe try and set him up for a pass. Let's see, he's gonna go. He's looking a little, a lane lower than the 20. Not gonna be able to get there though. At least not in the corner. Maybe down the straightaway he can pull out. It's all about trying to time that run though, and when you can get it. Because right now he's towing back up to him. I think diving to that, oh, scrapes the wall just a little bit there. Oh, and someone's going through the grass. Is that the 98? Yeah, that would be the 98 of Ace Sniper, who goes off through the grass. Appears like there will be no issue for that one. But yeah, right now, 39 continues to just kind of wait in line there. Question is, how long is he gonna wait? 29 or 21 making a move there, getting by the 1. Might be setting up the 00 now. 21 seems pretty quick here right off the bat, while the 8 holds on to 3rd place. 4th is the 00, and the 21's looking to try and take 4th from him. And that's your top 5 there. 20, then the 39, then the 8, 00, and then the 21 will round out the top 5. So right now we've got drivers kind of looking like they might be just trying to log some laps early here, not push too hard, too early in the race, and end up costing themselves. Oh, never mind that. They do seem to be trying that top side a bit more than my personal style would want to. I don't personally like the top side too often, and there goes 00, making use of the bottom lane, but not able to actually utilize it to get by. No, I don't know what happened there, or why the top, like how he wasn't able to clear him, but now it looks like 21 is going to be able to clear the 8. After the 00 tried, it just seems like that 00 rolls the top so well and gets back to the gas. Either gets back to the gas or might not even be lifting off. Yeah, it does look like there is just a little bit of a lift on the like looking at the act that I can look at. It does appear like there is a bit, but now the 20 is actually starting to put a gap on the 39, which could be concerning for the rest of the field if this race does continue to just stay green the whole time. Because of course, if someone's able to pull away early, you might not catch him. And if that continues to happen run after run on a long green flag run, it just won't last. Or the competition won't last there behind him. Of course, he's looking like he's probably going to be able to pull away here. Now 21 trying to set up the 00 for a pass. Now this is a pass I feel like could be pretty interesting. And this battle here could be pretty interesting. And it should be a fairly easy pass, I believe, because we saw the 21. Alright, oh wait, never mind. I thought the 21 got by the 8 earlier. Yes, maybe he didn't. And that could be why the 00 is now back in front of him. So they have both attempted to pass the 8 and both could not do it on the top side, or with the 8 on the top side. Oh, 00 though, low on the track. They all go up the racetrack here. Yeah, that's one I don't see too often. I don't usually see that top side being so good. But might just be the way the cars are handling here early in the run. As the tires wear, hard to say exactly. Oh, and the 39 actually appears to be reeling in that number 20 car. So looks like the overall the gap is shrinking. So maybe the 20 ran out there a bit aggressive, burned up some tires, and maybe the 39 saved some tires and was able to hold back a bit, and that's why he's now able to reel back in that 20 here as we get a little later into the run. Of course, we are about 13 or 14 laps into the run. Should be prepping for pit stops here pretty soon, I believe. But it looks like none this time by from the leaders, and ooh, 39 just tapped that wall. But yeah, that gives the 20 a bit, allows the 20 to stretch out the lead. Oh, saw someone there in the back tap the wall. I think it might have been the yeah, it looks like it might have been the 11 that tapped the wall there coming off the corner. I kind of just saw a car hit the wall, and there we go. First car to pit road there. The 00 did it. No, and I'm sure it's going to be not long until we see others, because these tires, I'm sure, are getting killed out there. Especially running around the top the entire way around this racetrack, pretty much. Can't imagine they can run that very long. Let's see. Oh, we got another couple guys coming to pit road, and oh, I believe that is a blown tire there on the number 11 as he came down the pit road. So very close. That tells me that everybody out here is probably hanging on by her razor's edge, or has saved a bit of tire, because it looked like he had either that or he just got real loose after getting down to speed. There we go. The 2 leaders come onto pit road, and that looks like that's going to lead pretty much everybody. I don't see why you stay out at this point to try and like Superman the lead. I mean, unless you get a caution here. So I guess if the 61 gets the caution, that could be worth it. But as of right now, I don't see a reason for why you would take the staying out on the track to get the track position right now. Let's see, is the 20 going to be coming out? Yeah, there we go, 20, and he will beat the 39 back off the racetrack as they get back up to speed. About 50, so it looks like about 14 laps, 14, 15-ish laps is about as far as any of these guys are willing to go, at least this early in the run. Could we maybe see someone try and stretch it and go 16 or 17 laps here on the fuel? Of course, it also looks like they will need to pit one more time before the end of the stage. And a 61 has come into pit, so that will cycle, I believe, the lead back to our to the top 2 guys or the top guy, the 20. Looks like maybe did the 7 get by the 39, or is the 7 a lap down? No, 30. The 7 is actually running second here. I don't know if that's a 2-tire call trying to gain some track position on a potential caution here. But yeah, there they go. Battling side by side, 39 and 7. And now they're going to be 3 wide with that 61 there. Everybody appears like they are still on the lead lap. But yeah, that 39, he wants to get back by the 7. I think he was probably faster than the 7 prior to the pit stop. Of course, maybe we saw some adjustments. Maybe we saw 2 tires. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this 39 car, though, really trying. Oh! Just got shoved up in the wall like that. What? Okay. I guess that's fair game. Well, I just hope he expects it back, because that's probably what's going to happen, is after you do that to someone, they probably won't be too happy or they probably won't be too shy to do that right back. Considering if that's the way you're going to race, gotta expect to get raced that way. Let's see, we got the 21 trying to catch up here. Looks like a pack of like 3 cars here. Looks like the 8 might have drifted back under the pit cycle. Along with, that's the 00 in front of them. Okay, maybe they didn't drift back so far. I mean, they drifted back time-wise, probably, but not on actual laps. So yeah, so 61 and the 39 were both able to get clear of the 7 there. And that is going to put, I believe, the 39 back into 2nd place, 61 to 3rd. Man, they are all still running pretty strong here. We've got, of course, Ryan Sieg and we got the Ryan Sieg Racing type car here. I don't know if they have their own teams or anything. But yeah, looks like the 7 might have kicked up a little dust there. Might even hit the wall as well. Oh, we got a battle here. Can we get to the 98 camera pretty quick? Yeah, so it looks like the 98 here trying to make a pass. Ace Sniper on the number 11 car. And right now the Toyota, number 20, just pulling away as these guys both tap the wall. I think this is probably the closest thing we've got to a pass right now. Looks like the 11 will be able to hold it off. And we have got 21 laps left in the stage. They are going to have to pit at least one more time, I believe. From what I'm seeing from what they ran on fuel last time and tires and whatnot, I don't see them trying to stretch it almost double what they just did. Though maybe the 20 will be able to save that kind of fuel, considering he seems to be out there quite good. We got Kyle Fan 18. Who is even in the 20? That is Asbil. Asbil? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so I'm gonna just keep with it though and say Asbil. Oh, I thought we might have had side by side there. Just kind of looking, trying to see if we got a position that I think is pretty close. Oh, it looks like a cluster up ahead. Okay, so maybe the 39 was further back than I thought. Or maybe I was just thinking, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where everybody is technically on track. Oh, we got the 30, or the 23, I mean, going, sliding through the grass. Is he gonna be able to keep it straight? Wow, he drove that straight through. Kicks up some dust, but yeah, I think that's actually the battle for second right here between, oh, hard contact in the wall for, who was that? Ooh, number 11, hard contact. I'm assuming that would be, a caution. I don't know if they're gonna throw the manual or if the game is supposed to throw it. If they are gonna throw the caution. Yeah, you cannot. Okay, so it looks like the 00 and 8 are battling for second here, not the 39. So, oh, and we see, of course, the 11 limped back to pit road there. So he will be limping back to pit road. Not sure if he's in range to make it on fuel to the end of the stage, but that damage repair is going to take some time. Probably going to lose a couple laps. The only question is if he can fight back with the stage brakes and whatnot. But yeah, so let's see. Oh, we got 2 more guys on pit road. That is the 98 and the 39. The 11 just coming off the pit lane. Along with that, looks like that's the 21 there. So I guess someone else decided to come in along with him, because we are right about at that window opening, I believe, if they want to try and stretch it, or if they're going to run about the same run. But right now, this 20, I think, has just got the entire field on check right now. 20 is just absolutely dominant. I mean, I try not to overpraise when I'm broadcasting, but he has just been so fast here. I can't see up there any cars out the front windshield of the 8. Maybe let's see. Let's ride along for a little bit here and see if I can maybe see a gap or a car. Okay, you can see some car, but that very well could be a lap car, not even a, oh, and there we go. The number 20 coming to pit road. That will, I believe, let everybody back on the lead lap, except for probably this 11. It's probably the only one that won't get his lap back, because I think he's a lap down to everybody. Might have been 2 or 3 down to the 20. But yeah, here he comes rolling down. Along with it looks like the 1, the 7. Actually, the 7, the 8, and the 1, the 3 Junior Motorsports entries. Ironically, I don't know if that's a plan between the associated cars there. So we got guys coming to pit road here. Looks like the 8 is on his way out. So 20 is already out. Man, so we got about 10. I'd say about 10 laps to go on the stage, if I had to guess. No. Got 10 laps to go on the stage. This time by, we're gonna be getting 10 to go on the stage. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one though. Let's see, where have these drivers even cycled out to? I'm not even sure. Oh, yeah, hard to say where everybody's gonna cycle out to. I believe the 20 is gonna easily maintain the race lead. I believe is the 8 gonna maintain second. Who's that up ahead? No, that's the 00 up ahead. So unless he's a lap down from whatever happened. Yeah, it doesn't look like it will be. Looks like the 7 might be a lap down as well. Looking at timing and scoring, for what I can see. Looks like the 7 is either about to go a lap down or it's already gone 1 lap down. And I'm assuming that would be to the 20. So yeah, looks like the 20 though. Absolutely dominant first stage here for sure. I don't even know how you put on such a dominating performance like this 20 has done so far. Of course, it's not over yet, but we got 11 guys in the race, so it might take a bit to get to the to actually have them all cycle through, because they will all need to cycle through pretty much before they throw the yellow. About 8 laps to go now on the stage. And so we're gonna, of course, have to monitor, see if anyone comes to pit road here or runs out of gas trying to get there. Looks like the 00. It's so hard to tell like who's all in this fight and whatnot, because they've kind of gotten shuffled up with the pits and whatnot, trying to figure out. And the leader's nowhere near anybody. I mean, this number 20 machine has just taken them off. Wow. I mean, Abzil is absolutely dominant here tonight. And we see, yep, there goes one of the drivers having to make an extra pit stop. Now, I'd assume because he's making the pit stop now that he won't need to make one at the end of the stage, but I mean, I don't even know how you do that. I mean, you'd have to save some tire pitting. I mean, you'd still have quite a few laps to go, unless you couldn't make it on tires, and you're just basically banking on everybody having to pit again. Because you should have been able to make it at least a little further on fuel to try and bring it into a position where if you get the caution, might be able to bring this one back. But yeah, we are seeing, though, a lot of drivers out here trying to just run around trying to catch this 20 tonight. 00 and 8, I think, have been doing some of the best job. But yeah, I think the 00, though, is your second place in the stage. Oh no, we still got 5 to go. Never mind. Or 4 to go or whatever. I don't know how many exactly. But we still got about 5 to go. Ooh. And we see these. Oh, who was that? Who just slid down the track on the back straightaway there? Looks like it might have been one of these cars involved. Might have been the 11. 11, 21. Who's the car right in front of the 11 and the 21? Oh, and the 39 trying to play real aggressive. Getting by that. So that is the 23 of Redneck Junebug. So we got, once again, we gotta wonder, will the tire wear come into play? Let's see. We're gonna see anyone making. Oh, we see. Yep. One more coming to pit road here before the end of the stage. Of course, gonna try and save as much of as many laps as you can, because you've only got like 4 laps left in this thing. Of course, stages aren't necessarily the entire race. I mean, if you don't earn points in the first 2 stages, don't necessarily worry too much, but it can overall affect it. Let's see. Man, that 20 just rolls that top so well. He's about to catch and put this one car another lap down or something. And we've got, looks like, oh, that might have been the stage ending lap there, I think. Yeah, because this 20 is definitely slowed back down. Yep. So the stage is over. The 20 is your stage 1 winner. To nobody's surprise, I don't think. Now, let's see who actually got this second stage, or second place in the stage. We have got, okay, so, Mr. Dad. Okay, so it was the 00, and then the 8, then the 39, and then the 23. Okay, trying to figure out just kind of where, trying to get used to everybody's gamer tags and whatnot. A little bit slow on the first night. But yeah, so we had the 00 got second in the stage. Of course, 20 won it in dominating fashion. The 10th place car, I believe that is the 1. Will we gain the Lucky Dog? Yeah, so the Lucky Dog will go to the 1 car, and he will get his 1 lap back. And we are going to see another restart here. Let's see. We've seen so far, 20 got beat off the pit road by a couple guys. What happened there? Looked like the 7 just kind of absolutely just barreled it in there on the start. Man, this 20, he seems to have short run speed and some long run speed in this car. Let's see, does he have the diversity to run down a lane, though, on the track? 39 to the race lead. Let's see, and he's going to lead the lap. So it won't be a complete sweep for the number 20 on leading laps and everything. And 39 issues there, and he takes out the 1 car. 1 car hard in the wall as well. I don't know if that's going to warrant them calling it the automatic caution or if the game's going to throw it. Looks like the game will not throw it. I don't know if they even have that rule where the game can throw it. Yeah, man, that's a bummer though for the driver that looked like he was having a pretty good run there. And yeah, he got passed by the 20, but he was able to actually lead a lap in there. And then he ends up so far back. Right now the 98's running second. That's a big advantage there for the number 98. To be able to run right up there with the race leader, potentially, maybe even be able to gain some track position at the end of the stage. Be able to, of course, we know there's going to be 2 green flag pit stops, just like the previous stage. There is almost guaranteed to be 2 green flag pit stops in there. Only question is when do you go for it? And it looks like the one of Trippy is out. So we now have 10 cars left in the race. Of course, unfortunate to see the one car out so early. But we're sure he's gonna. I'm sure he's gonna be back and pretty competitive in future races. Of course, won't be able to win this one though from the pit lane, from being out of the race. 20 cars just trying to pull this one away. Wow. 20 cars absolutely dominating this one. Oh, and we see the 23 on pit road. That seems very early to be in. I can't imagine, unless you can run 20 laps on a tank of fuel. Can't imagine that's in the window to make it on just one more stop in the stage. Unless the 23 is also out. Which I would find that pretty shocking. That on lap like 7 of the stage, you'd be able to pit and make it to the end on fuel. I mean, maybe you can stretch it. I don't really know the numbers. Yeah, it looks like he is not out of the race, so he could very well be playing a strategy. I just am not really sure what the strategy is. But right now, the 8 and 00 who are battling out for that stage, or for the second place in the stage, trying to earn those stage points, are now battling once again. This time, it looks like it's for the 4th position, for like 3rd or 4th on track. Trying to see, yeah, that is for the, for the 3rd position. They are battling. Ace Sniper in this 98 is doing really well. But a lot of guys doing well. Problem is that it doesn't look like. Oh! 00 stacks up the 11, stacks up the 7, stacks up the 61. They just kind of all ended up in the same row, and that's going to give the 39 a shot to go and just take all these spots. Man, they are just all over this track. They're up the track, down the track. 8 car trying to get back in the line. Oh, he is that. Oh, that's certainly going to be. Yep, there we go. And we see the yellow flag fly. And that is exactly what the 23 did not want to see. He did not want to see a yellow flag in the middle of, after he'd made his green flag pit stop. That's going to put, I believe, everybody in the window to make it on one more stop. Of course, that means we're going to see another restart, and it looks like we might see some adjustments here from the 98. I believe might be making some adjustments here on pit road, or he might be choosing to just stay out. Hard. Oh wait, nope. Yeah. So it looks like he was maybe making some longer adjustments there on the under the yellow flag while they had the time. Let's see. Here we go. Asbill on the front row with the 21's actually gotten up to the front. I don't know if that was on some kind of strategy call here, but there we go. 20 back out. Green flags racing, but here we go. So 20 actually running the low line here for the number 20. We've seen that outside lane be the preferred line. I don't know if we're going to see that. Is that going to be a constant change that is going to affect the rest of this race? That for the first lap or so, that the bottom's better. But he was able to just drive it all the way to the bottom, even though he could have moved up the track. He didn't. He didn't even like move up to try and block at all. Which I guess that's just the confidence he has in his race car, which is always important when you're racing. But looks like the 21 might have only taken 2 tires or something to try and get up there. Well, I can't imagine you took 2 tires and you weren't the race leader if you were the only one to take 2 tires. I don't know if he made a bad adjustment, maybe, or if his car is just not as good as these others that are going on by him now in blocks. Oh, we see another spin. Who is that? That is the 00 there, sliding through the grass. Well, that could be interesting. I don't think he's too happy with whoever caused that. And the 98 got by the 20. What? We haven't seen anyone be able to pass the 20. We've seen people be able to make moves, but not actually get by this 20 car. With 27 laps left in the stage, could the 98 maybe hold on to this one through to the pit cycle? Maybe the 20 took 2 tires and it looked better, but it still fell back. Maybe that's how he was able to hold the lead, and the 21 was able to still fall so far back. Oh, and there goes the 20 to make the move back around. So, let's see, side by side. 20 just seems to be way better all over the track. I mean, we thought he was pretty good up top. He's pretty good down low. Looks like that low side might actually be where you want to be in 1 and 2 right now. We've seen on all types of runs, we've seen guys go up the track. Like the guy on the high side there, in both situations, was the one that lost the position. Like when it was the 98, the 20 had the edge. So let's see, is that going to continue to hold the trend? Oh no, 98 washes up the track. That's going to give up the spots a ton. Anytime you get entered low and get tight. But yeah, right now the 20 back to the race lead. Looks like through the tri-oval, the bottom side seems to be the preferred one. But now the 39 back up to the second position and is going to be looking for this race lead pretty soon, probably. Let's see. Is he gonna... Oh, he's going down the track, but not really going down very far, so I guess trying to just run a different lane to the 20. Problem is that when you're that close to another car, you gotta try and run a different lane than the one you're following to try and make the pass, but you don't want to give up position to the guy running third and allow him to basically go right on by you. So it's a really tough position to be in right now. Here we go, 98 and 8 battling for position here. So right now it looks like they're just kind of settling in. No, they're getting ready to run to probably the green flag pit stop point. No, of course they should only need one more to get to the end of the stage from the last caution flag. Of course, if another caution flag comes out, I'm sure they'll be coming for tires, because these tires do wear out real quick here. regardless of where you're running in the pack. Even if you're out front, you really can't save tire too much, especially if you're leading. If you're running second or third or a fair amount back in the pack, you could maybe save tire. But the question is, do you really want to lose all that lap time and track and position on track, especially with the risk of, if your pit stop isn't perfect, you could lose a lap on the track. Not even just like, losing a lap temporarily, but man, that 39, he's wanting to go high, he's wanting to go low, he just wants to get around this 20. But he's really the only car. He's one of the only cars we've seen up there that can compete with the 20 right now. Of course, we saw the 98 go by the 20 earlier, so that's another car that can compete with the 20 right now. Of course, they'll all still get plenty of chances to make some adjustments here on their cars in the waning laps of the stage. As we've got about 19 to go. Just comes down to how much they really want to push this pace now to try and get this lead, versus how much do they want to just kind of both back off and save some tires so that they aren't, so they maybe don't have to come in as soon. So I think we're going to see next lap, I think we're going to see some guys come to the pits. We saw someone cut some grass there. Not sure who exactly that was, but someone was doing some lawn mowing. And I don't think, Kansas Motor Speedway hired a race car to mow the grass for them. I think they've got better tools for the job. Right now, 7 running third. So this battle in the pack here is for third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth, I guess, technically. The back person in the pack would be saying that. Oh, nope, 20, or the 98, I mean, had a bunch of trouble there. And we see some guys pull the pit road that last lap. So the pit cycle has started. Let's see. And we see one car there in the middle of the pack. I believe that is the 21 that you see pull down onto the pit road and pitting early on in this cycle. To be honest, I don't know what you want to do if you're the 39. To be honest, if I'm the 39, I think I pit with the 20. Like, I just try and see when the 20 is coming, and I just follow him. Because I think if you follow the leader right now, it could put you in position to earn some stage points at the end of this stage, and to try and compete with him for the stage win. So I don't know if he just got outfoxed or if he's choosing to run it. Oh, the 7 spins it, coming onto the pit lane. Of course, that would be absolutely devastating for some of these guys that had just come to pit road if the 7 were to spin and crash. It'd be great for the guys that are on pit road currently, because they're still the race leaders. Well, except for the 39, who is still, I believe, flying around the track. Oh, here we go. He comes in. So now the 61 would be your race leader. But yeah, we just have had so many guys here get into issues or getting odd spots. And oh, the 98 was in the grass. Well, it looks like he's got a bit of room to get up here in front of the 20, which, of course, that would be for another lap. I don't know if he's already down 1 or if he's still on the lead lap, but he'll certainly be on the tail end of the lead lap for right now, and he's going to need to race as hard as he can to stay on that lead lap. He'll have a bit of a buffer of time, but that's a 0 car buffer. And here we go. Here comes the 39. I believe he is still the race leader as of right now, but trying to get up to speed and blending up. Is he going to... So it looks like maybe going 1 lap further was able to give him the edge. Wow. Stayed out 1 lap further. And he was able to get the race lead from the 20. That's not... I did not expect that. I thought, I guess he ran a really good lap there for an in-lap then, when he stayed out on the track as opposed to the 20s in-lap. But yeah, right now it's looking like we've got oh, and they are splitting the 23, who I believe that is him going down his third lap of the race. So, that's definitely something. Of course, we see the 39 and the 20 trying to. 20 back out in front of the 39, but the 39 battling back on that inside. Oh! 39 just shoved this is a 20 in the wall. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was different. So, as of right now, we've got the 11, the 7 battling. I believe that would be for third place. Trying to see on track like who's ahead of who right now. Of course, the 39 is now going to be the one trying to lap this 98. Oh, tags the wall. Let's see. Gonna be able. Oh, they're definitely lapping right here. I think they both probably got by him, but there we go. Okay, so as of right now, he's only one lap down to he's only a lap down to the 39, or an extra lap down to the 39. Second, of course, second car in line is the 20. Third car is gonna be the, let's see, who's in third? Okay, so whoever's in that battle there. So it looks like it might be the 8 and the 21. Yeah, that's the 8 and the 21 that are battling for that position. But right now I think this 20 has got to be thinking, how do I get around these cars? Because 39 is pulling away with this gap. I don't know if you try and draft with these guys. Of course, right now 23 trying to hold to the inside. Try and pass the 20 again, something that we haven't seen a whole lot of today. And there he goes. He's trying to make it around this 98. A little bit of contact, all good, and he is gonna get through him. It's all the way down, bit of a block there. Of course, was clean, stayed good, and looks like the two guys battling for the lucky dog potentially there. Actually, I think 23 is several laps down actually, so never mind about the battling for the lucky dog. 98 will be the lucky dog if and when we get this caution at the end of the stage. But man, 23 seems adamant to try and get his lap back legitimately by passing this leader, or to get one of his laps back. Of course, that's not necessarily an easy, one to try and do. I mean, that's the hardest way to get your lap back. Of course, it's also the most legitimate because, getting the wave rounds and whatnot are kind of weird on how they work and how sometimes they don't work. I understand the ruling, but it just seems kind of weird to me. So right now it looks like 39 still continues to just gap the 20. I mean, if I was a 20, I would not be happy with this guy right here. Let me see how he's doing in the points. And of course, points can be pretty important. Yeah, so he is the points leader in the 20. So it looks looks like he should be all good regardless of what happens here tonight. But of course, you don't want to leave it all up to just doing well tonight. You want to try and get all those playoff points you can. Looks like the one's been pretty good throughout this season so far. Let me see, is this a... trying to figure out... Okay, so there's the extended schedule. Okay, so... Okay. Xfinity schedule. This is the 9th. Okay, so it looks like this is the first round of the playoffs? Or the second round? Just trying to figure out... Okay, so yeah, this is the first round of the playoffs. The 20 comes in with a pretty big points gap of 177. Sorry, we spent a little bit of time trying to just figure out the point standings and whatnot. The one has a bunch of points that he can afford to give up, which of course he is going to be giving up because he is out of the race. 00 is in third. They all have pretty good gaps here. I think that's the only one I don't see on there, like that's on the points but isn't here, is Tenacious Z13. Yeah, just trying to figure this one out. Looks like though we are on potentially the final lap of the stage. I think we might be on the final lap of the stage from hearing all the crowd and but it sounds like the engine is almost quieting down. Yeah, so the stage is over. The 39 is your stage winner. And let's see. Okay, let's see. And the 11 coasts around to get to the line. So we've got two guys that are both one. Ooh, the 7 went a lap down there at the end while I was trying to figure out the point standings. So the 7 will be the lucky dog to get back on the lead lap. Of course, you never want to be that. Well, no, he was the last car on the lead lap. Ace Sniper is the lucky dog in the 98. But more importantly, the 39 is your stage winner, and I believe he will also remain on. Yeah, he will remain on the point here for the green flag to come back out. 9 drivers here still in the playoff hunt. Of course they've got looked like a bit of contact there in the middle of the pack. 7. Really with issues, puts the 11 up in the wall. Man, I don't know what happened there with the 7. I think that's the second time we've seen a handling issue from him on the restart cost people. Not exactly sure what might have caused that. I mean, but that's twice now I think I've seen that 7 car just kind of coming up the track on the restart and just taking out couple guys. I don't know if it's something that's just like wrong with his controller or the way he restarts these races, but here we go. Let's see, the 20 giving the push to the 31, gives him the run going into the corner. The 20 somewhat optionless here coming through the tri-oval, of course. Well, now here's the part of the track I think you can pass. That's probably the best passing zone on the racetrack, is in this corner, because you're going onto the back straightaway where you've got a lot of chances to pull out and have people pull out with you, and try and drag a lane to the bottom, because right now we've seen a lot of single file around the top that I was not expecting, to be honest. But yeah, they are just absolutely flying around this racetrack. Man, the 20 is... So the 20, who was dominant early, looks like he either made a wrong adjustment or didn't keep up with the track. Of course, he's still fast, but... Oh, and the 39 scrapes the wall. That's going to drop him back 3 spots instantly. So the 20 is back to the point. Maybe he can start to pull away now, like he did earlier. But of course, just because you pulled away earlier, as I said, you might not have made the right changes, or maybe the 39 just made the right changes to keep up with the 20. But of course, he's now stuck in the middle of 3 wide, which usually doesn't work too well in NASCAR, but he gets into line 3rd. Just in time to cross the stripe. Still over 100 laps to go in this one, so still easily anybody's race. No, it's never over till it's over. Especially with the option for overtime that they have. Yo tries to come up and block the 21. Oh! Bit of contact there. It looks like the 21 is going to slip back quite a bit. Oh! Someone went hard in the wall, and that's going to probably bring out the caution. Yeah, there it is. Caution flag, and that's going to put the 11 back on the lead lap of the Lucky Dog. But I believe everybody's going to be coming to pit road once again for fuel, tires, and maybe some more adjustments. Who knows? I mean, I believe that was our final track transition we should have as it goes from day to night. With the stages ending. I believe that this is one of those races that has a transition day to night through the stages. It's something I haven't noticed a huge amount in the stage racing in this game, is I haven't actually noticed the day to night transition except for on like Martinsville Night and a couple other tracks. But here we go. We're gonna be restarting this one. The 20 and the 8 are on the front row. Second row is the 39 and the 00. And the 21 will round out your top 5 here. Green flag back in the air. Back to racing. And the 20 out to the first position, but the 39 is going to try and take it from him. Oh, he's going to try and take first. I didn't actually mean to say that, but I guess he is going to try and take first here. I was meant to say he was going to slide in behind him and get ready to try and take the position, but he's going to just try and take it easily here. Backs it out, kind of gets back on the throttle. Man, they are just... Ooh, there is not enough of a gap there to slide in line. So right now, the 00 kind of dictating where the 39 could go. Almost seemed like he was kind of locked in there, and it looks like they are going to be throwing a manual caution here. I am trying to figure out, I believe that is what they are doing. Is a manual caution, not sure what for exactly, but so the 23 will get hit one of his 3 laps back. That'll put him 2 laps down. This is going to be interesting to see who all comes to pit road, especially with how short a run that was. Of course, no tire limit in this game. No limit on sets of tires or anything. And let's see. Pit road's open. 20 comes. A couple others come. But really kind of a split decision. That's going to put the 20 back in the pack. Of course, we haven't seen that much today. We haven't seen him have to fight through cars too much, except for a lap car here and there, and occasionally, like when he had the battle with the 39 that ended up winning that last stage. But overall, we have not seen him back in heavy traffic for very long on any of these restarts, and he will win the race off pit road pretty handily to all these other cars, mainly because a lot of them were a lot further back than he was in the line when they came to pit road. Because the guys coming to pit road, they come in the order that they're lined up in. They left massive gaps from where all these cars stayed out. So I believe that means the 00 is your so the 00 is your race leader. 39 is in second. And it looks like were there only 3 cars that stayed out? Okay, well, I guess talking about the 20 being in heavy traffic, looks like he will be restarting in the second row. So I guess how heavy of traffic is that? I mean, especially considering it's the high side. And we've seen the high side really be the preferred lane here on some of these restarts. As they go green, and the 20 is just able to blitz around the outside, and he's up to second. But we saw on that last run, he was not able to get by the 39. I don't know if he's made the right adjustments now. A little over halfway in this race. 94 laps to go this time by. Guess we're going to have to see if he's made the right adjustments here to get on by this 39, or if 39 still has something for him. Of course, 39 out front just needs to worry about blocking right now, while the 20 needs to be the aggressor trying to get this position. Because green flag pit stops can lengthen this out, and you don't want to go into a green flag pit stop having to hope that the pit crew can pull off a good stop. Or at least you don't want to have it matter. Like, if they're a 10th or 2 slow, you don't want that to be what determines your race. Of course, it can work in your favor, to be honest, but yeah, there we go. 20 tries to slide up the track. I think the 39 might have tagged the wall there. And now the 00 is going to try and attack here. So that's getting there. I'm trying to learn where everybody is on the rotation. Here we go. 00. 20. 00 is going to make it around the outside. But is going to the outside going to be a benefit? They are going to drag race it. 20 not really giving them a whole lot of room for error. Really kind of shoving him up. Doesn't hit the wall, but certainly would rather be, a little lower down the track. Not as in danger of scraping that wall up. And let's see. Looks like the 20 is Yes, it looks like the 20's back out front. 00 to second. Third is the 21. He's made it up there. He's been kind of in and out of the top 3 throughout the evening. I think he spent most of his time just quietly inside the top 5, but the top 3 now potentially going for second, it looks like. Here we go. Yeah, he's going for second, and the 39 is going to go for third on the 00. 00 kind of losing some spots here. I don't know if he incurred some kind of damage on that little contact there with the wall or what, but yeah, that is going to be a big change here. Oh, whoa! Well, I got no clue what happened there. Wow. Wow. I mean, what more can I say? I got no words for what I just saw there. Looked like the 21 got into the 39 and just took them both out. I mean, like, absolutely just murdered them. I mean, I've heard of wrecking a guy, but man, that might have been a tad on the aggressive side there, boys. And there we go, 20 back out, green flag in the air. 20 still maintains control of the race. He's gonna try and get clear to move up the track, because I know he's been running that high side a lot. I'm sure he'd like to get back up there. 00 trying to make the bottom work. Nope. Well, I say trying to make the bottom work. He's trying to make the middle upper, not the extreme upper, work. Oh, and we see man, that 98 going through the grass, sends someone up the wall. They are so unstable in the middle of this pack, so we got the 3-car train up top, but from there on back, from pretty much 4th on back, it's a dogfight here. We got the 11 up here in the fight. Oh, scrapes the wall just a tad. Right now, 21 will hold on to 2nd. So 21 actually got by the 00 there on that run. I must have missed that pass for 2nd. But let's see, they're running about a half lane higher than the 20 through the corner. Could this possibly be the difference maker here? Puts the bumper up to him. Yeah, so right now this 21 is just kind of, it might be just riding in line for right now, trying to log laps for these front 3. Also, of course, building a little bit of a gap to the 39 there that's been very fast tonight. Of course, the 7 barely stayed on the lead lap there at the end of the 2nd stage. And that very well could be a change that ends up changing the outcome of this race. Oh! 11 hard in the wall. A couple others look like they might have hit the wall pretty hard. And the yellow flag comes out again here at Kansas Speedway. So it looks like it's going to be the 20 and the 00 on the front row. As we kind of wait to see who all is going to be coming to the pit road and not. I believe they all, though, would be coming for fresh rubber, even though they don't need it. Having fresh rubber is better than not having fresh rubber. Though I could definitely see someone back in the pack trying to stay out, trying to get the lap back. And that's going to put the 23, who was 3 laps down earlier in this race, right back in the hunt. He is back on the lead lap. So we've got 10 cars on the lead lap in this race here. There we go, going back to green flag in the air. We see a drag race to turn 1. And it looks like the 20 is going to try and take the top side. Let's see, the 7 drifts up the track, but no one to clean out that time. Of course, we saw that 7 have a couple of issues on those restarts. I don't know if that's because of some reason or whatnot, or why he might have drifted up the track like that. But oh man, we got, looks like some crazy racing out behind. It's like yikes. Looks like the 39 might be in a bit of trouble here. So, yeah, I don't like seeing that in front of me if I'm the driver. And oh, we see an attempted pass for the lead. Oh, 00 tried it. That's going to cost him 2nd. Now the 7's going to try and get by the 20. I don't know if that's going to work. Is 20 maybe going to yield the position? and then try and cross him over here. Yeah, he's going to go for the crossover move. Oh, gets to that inside quarter panel. Kind of makes a little bit of contact. Slides down the track though. The 20 comes back and the block to save the position. But he is going to maintain second. The 7 now leads. But yeah, now the 39 is just trying to fight his way through the mid-pack here. Trying to get back up to where he thinks he belongs. Of course, up leading the race, he was able to pass the leader for the race. And oh, we see another pass for the lead, potentially. Man, these guys are just paddling at it here. Still about 75 laps to go. Yeah, 75 laps to go this time by. Looks like the 20 is going to take the spot for right now. Oh, the 7 gets into the back bumper. Tries to go down the track, but the 00 got his fender there, kind of messing up that momentum to try and to have a shot at this. Here he goes, though. Back to that inside. Gonna ride on the hood cam for a little bit here as we watch. Let's see. Where is he going to try and gain this advantage to try and make this pass back on the 20? Oh, might have hit the wall there. Looked like. He's down at the bottom. Man, just driving around here. Whew, man, it's aggressive out there. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and not down there on the track. Don't think I would fare too well in the panic of all this. Number 8 and 39 kind of battling there for the 5th position. Maintains the race lead, which could be a major factor. Right now, 21 and the 00 look like they're going and trying to get this one. Trying to get the 3rd position. I believe every position out here is a point, so it's not. So, of course, you want to try and gain as many of those points as you can. And of course, that race win, I believe. I don't know whether they do the golden ticket thing, but it certainly would help any driver here to try and get to the next round of the playoffs. Guys who would definitely need the points from a win would be the 39, which, I mean, he's been running exceptional, and I just saw that I just checked the points. He definitely needs this race to go really quite a bit in his favor to try and stay in contention to win this one. For right now, 8 still running side by side with that 23 there, and the 20 starting to gap it, kind of like he did early on in the first stage. Oh, just saw someone going through the grass. Oh no. That's the number 7 car that just went through the grass. I don't know if someone sent him down through the grass. Forcing that. But he just came up and he's now holding up these guys. Oh, contact there with the wall. Don't know if that's going to bring out the caution or not, but would certainly be fortunate for. Wait, someone's on pit road that wasn't previously on pit road. The 21 just made the move down to the pit lane. Might have been trying some kind of gamble there on the fuel. I don't know if he was short fueling on some of these stops or something. Trying to maybe play a fuel window, but now after that issue with the 7, that's just given the 20 an absolutely massive gap here coming towards green flag pit stops. Which I said that's the one time you don't want to be giving up a massive lead, and that's going to give a massive shot for the of course, the 20 to gain some time here in the pit lane. Also could end up giving him basically a buffer in case case he's either caught speeding or some other issue here late in the race. Of course, we'd hate to think that there would be an issue, but of course that would give him a buffer. Maybe not enough for a speeding penalty, but it would certainly cushion the blow of something unlucky happening in the pits. Like if he ends up having just a long stop or a little bit of damage that he wants to, might give him the option to repair that damage under green rather than having to repair it under yellow later. We see the 00 come to pit road here, and I believe the 11 is also radioed in that he will be coming this time. Let's see, the 11 is this car right in front. Let's see, is he gonna pull down? Looks like the 98 is. Oh, and the 11 spins trying to get to pit road. Oh, he might have, has he blown a tire? I don't know if he blew a tire or if he just locked up the brakes there trying to get to pit road. Once again, no caution, but man, they're living dangerously on this no cautions thing. So, pit cycle has started. The 20 has not decided that yet is the right time. I don't know if he's just putting together great laps right now, that he doesn't want to mess up his rhythm or what, but he is staying out despite everybody I think else has decided to come so far. The 39 is in. I think these two actually might not have pitted yet. Or no, the 00 did pit. What am I talking about? Yeah, we hope that, of course, okay, there we go. The 20 does come to pit road. Maybe that's what the maybe that's what he's gonna use that gap for. Was to run a little longer, see how the tires felt as they wore out a little bit more. Of course, still several pit stops to go, and probably a caution flag or two still as well in the works. As everybody's gonna be working to unlap themselves from the oh wait, this 61 is yet to pit actually, so he is actually a race leader right now. But I believe he is once again not pitting, so I guess he's just gonna fully commit to the strategy of run this thing till it's dry or till the tires pop. I don't know if he's just saved a ton of fuel and tire, or if he is on some kind of alternate strategy that we haven't even seen played out yet. But right now, I think he's got everybody a lap down. 63 laps to go, and there we go. We see him come to pit road, hard on the brakes. Hopefully he did get down to speed. I didn't see a massive jump in the speed riding on board coming down the pit road. And I think that will cycle the lead back around to the it'll be through the trial when the lead cycle is back around. 39 got up to what will probably be second place, because I don't see a way that 61 holds on to the lead that he had before this before he had to come and make the pit stop. So of course the 20, yeah, the 20 is gonna, yep, 20 retakes the lead right there. And that will conclude this round of green flag pit stops, and yeah, that did give him a pretty big lead over the 39 who is running second. But to be honest, I think for him, running second might be good enough for right now, like for today, because he did well in the first two stages. I think that'll put him in. And so I mean, I think if the choice between spinning out and crashing or trying to go for the win on the 20, I think you let the 20 go on points to try and get in, because of course you don't want to see the you don't want to see basically your finish ruined by you making an aggressive move that was unnecessary, but you also don't want to see you miss out on the playoffs because you didn't go for a win when you had a shot. So honestly, really tough to say what you're supposed to do at that point. Do we have someone else? Oh, the 7. also appears like he is now out of this one. So now it's really just down to this. Unless the caution comes out, I don't think the. I think it's going to come down to the 39 and the 20. I don't think any of the others are going to be able to make up that big a gap. Again, unless the caution comes out and is able to bunch them back together. And the 20 is actually coming up on a lap car, I believe. But yeah, so let's see, where's the... Yeah, so the 20 actually has relatively clear track in front of him, so it doesn't look like he's actually got that much of a issue. Still got quite a ways until he gets to... I don't even know if I can't even see a car in front of him, so... This one, though, of course, lots of drivers, a couple drivers with issues tonight. Caution could change everything, but right now this 20 is just on a rail, kind of like he was early in the race. And everybody's just trying to keep up with them. Of course, if the caution comes out, which is always a possibility, and there's still 2 more rounds of pit stops. 1 penalty there, and I guarantee that that lead is not over 15 seconds between the race leader and second place. We definitely have pit stops coming up, though, pretty soon. I'd say it might be 5-6 laps from the pit window kind of getting open. Of course, I'm not actually sure how long they're gonna try and gamble it. Of course, these race leaders have been known to we saw the 20 earlier when he had the gap run a few more laps out on the track than he probably needed to. Well, we're starting to see them right now, actually. The 21 coming to pit road. I believe he was one of the first ones on last round, so he might have been a little lower on fuel than some of these other guys. So we see him making his way down pit road. Everybody else staying out for the moment. But of course that can all change here in the blink of an eye. I mean, we've seen it before in the middle of green flag pit stops. The yellow comes out and that would end up messing, well, not necessarily messing everything up, but shuffling it all up. Here we go, 00. Another one of the better cars and one of the better running cars has now entered the pits. 21 is coming out, and he's going to be battling hard with this 20 to try and maintain the position on track. Let's see. What's going to happen here? We see the 11. I believe he is slowing down for pit road. We've seen him with tire issues before. I don't know if we're gonna see one now. Nope. He looks like, I mean, he got down there. He got down to the pit road speed pretty good. We saw him with that tire issue early in the race, where we kind of saw the car get uneasy coming onto the pits. And we saw him what seemed like maybe another tire issue coming to pit road when he spun out. Of course, could have been him locking up the brakes. Not exactly sure what happened. But he does make it onto the pit road this time without spinning, so that's one good thing. Now it's down to how long are these front 2 going to wait, especially with fast cars like the 98 coming in. 98's led some of this race. 23 is in. Of course, the 00's already been in and out of the pits. Hard to say what you do as the 20 in this situation. Do you just kind of continue to run around around the racetrack and just run it till it's out. And of course, that'd be what I think you'd want to do, because if the caution comes out right now, you have quite a bit of the field 1 and 2 laps down. Oh, but whatever the 20's done, he has lost a ton of time. I don't know if he's slowing down, kind of getting ready to come into the pits or what. But that 38 or that 39, I mean, gained a ton of time, and then and that was actually his in lap there. So that was actually a pretty good in lap as long as he didn't speed. Of course, we don't know. We can't tell if he's sped or not, but we got about 48 laps to go in this one. 3/4 of the way through the race. And we've had definitely a race so far tonight. 20's been strong throughout the whole thing, and we've seen other different challengers come up and try and take it from him. We saw the 7 come up and challenge him. We saw the 39 actually win the second stage from him by holding off the 20. So that's what we're looking for right now. Is the 39 going to be able to get back by this number 20 car, because he pitted a few laps earlier. So here he goes, coming out on the track. The 61 is actually a race leader right now, but of course he will have to pit. He has been one of the late pitters every single time. I don't know if that's what that's gonna translate out to, like if that's gonna give him a shot at and coming out and still having the oh, and here we go. 39 goes around the 20, so I guess he spent too long out on the track. He lost a ton of time there to the 39. 39 is in the driver's seat, but of course 61 is still your race leader here. But the question is just how far is he gonna stretch it to try and keep some of these guys either a lap down, or at least try and improve his position on the racetrack. So if he's able to get a caution here from someone blowing a tire, or from some other issue that someone has. But yeah, here we go. We see him jumping down to pit road speed now. And that's pretty much a guarantee that that's now the that's pretty much the battle for it right now. Is the 61 has now come into the pits, and the 20 is now, that's the gap. And it looks like it's a good 10-20 car lengths between them, but that could definitely be an issue for the, we got lap car. Oh yay, lap traffic. Looks like that would be number 11 leaf filter machine of what's his name? Bad Boys Racing. Of course, 31 doesn't, or not 31, 39 doesn't necessarily need to put him a lap down, but it's always better to have him a lap down than to not have him a lap down. One less guy that can take the spot from you. 44 laps to go here in this one. Here we go. So the 39 was able to get by the 11. Let's see. So the 20 is now on track. Oh man, sorry, I got a little distracted there. 20 though, still just kind of logging the laps, trying to get through these last, because we do still have probably, 2, I'd even say 3 flag pit stops probably necessary to make it to the end of this one, based on where they all kind of last pitted, at least area-wise on the lap number. Right now, this 39's best friend is the 11. If he can just hold up the 20, that will just help the 39 pull away here and potentially end up just giving a massive race lead to the looks like the 11's going to stay out of the way for the most part. Not going to even really try and side draft him to try and keep the position behind him. So that's going to be the second place car going by there. Of course, we don't know how many laps we got left till green flag pit stops. Could be within the next couple of laps. Of course, the ones that pitted later are going to be able to stay out longer, so like that 61. If a caution ever comes out in the middle of a green flag cycle, I think the 61 is going to be the major beneficiary of it. But right now, the 20 is absolutely going to need to just drive his heart out to try and, looks like the 11 might have just hit the wall. Don't know what exactly happened to him. But he's now trying to turn the car, I believe. He's really slow, though, on the racetrack. And he's got 2 cars coming up. He stays low. Oh, he swerves back up and gets rear-ended. And that's going to be the caution flag. That is the yellow flag that is going to get him back on the lead lap. I'm assuming that could only have been a blown tire there that caused that one. Not entirely sure, but I mean, just the way that he kind of hit the wall and then was struggling to turn the car, got it down onto the apron, and then kind of as he was getting onto the apron, spun it back up onto the track. Definitely seemed like it was a tire if it wasn't intentional. If it was intentional, then who knows? It was obviously just he was trying to wreck the field. I don't think it was intentional. I think it was blown tire, and that's especially considering that's the same car we've seen with a few close calls on tires before, where he has one kind of like pop and send him spinning on the entrance to the pits, or kind of just get him a little shaky there. But the 20 was able to get out in front on the pit stop. And now shoving the 00 down below the yellow line, kind of coming up now. That's going to be an issue. Someone came up and smacked the wall. I think that might have been the 11 that smacked the wall there, but it's going to be a massive down. It's going to be a massive loss for the 39 to have lost this race lead. Let's see. They give each other their room, and the 20 tags the wall and then holds up the 39. 39 now side by side with the 20 for the race lead. 8 looking to capitalize. If something were to happen between these two, the 8 is right in position to capitalize. Oh! Big wreck in the back of the pack. That looks like that was the, so caution comes out. I believe that was the, oh man, who was that? That was 00 for sure. Not sure who else was involved in all that. Might have been the 20? 21 maybe? I'm not really sure, but that, 00 was the one I was pretty sure took the hardest hit there. So I guess we're gonna see if we have a if we have any changeover on the pit race or on the pit lane here under caution. So here we go. So we see couple guys changing, couple changes of position. Now we got the 23 on the top side. He gained 2 spots there on that one. So it looks like 39's pit crew kind of let him down on the pit stop there, kind of getting him back into 3rd. But allows him to get by the 23, or he's able to get by the 23, and now going for the 20. Let's see. 23 looking to the inside, kind of helping, kind of just keeping in line though with the 20. Doesn't really have an option to go anywhere, but a little bit of contact. Stays tame, stays civil. But yeah, they are 3 and 4 wide throughout the rest of the pack pretty much, as they are just kind of looking for positions anywhere they can gain them. 23 though with a bit of a slip there. The 11 goes up to 3rd place. He blew a tire not 2 cautions ago, I think it was, like 2 or 3 cautions ago now. And now he's right back up there in the fight for this one. He was a lap down when the tire blew. Now he's right up there in the fight for the race win. Of course, the real fight for the race win though between these two that have been the best 2 all day. We got the 20 on the in front. We got the 39 in back. That's a Toyota Supra and the Chevrolet Camaro. Oh, massive slide in the back there from someone. Looks like it might have been the 61 there. No, a massive slide. Of course, these cautions do kind of level out the pit window, so all the guys that pitted early, pitted late, all that stuff is kind of erased when these kinds of cautions do come out. And we've got about 25 laps to go in this one, almost all the way back. That means we've got probably a few more minutes of racing and we could be all the way done here. These last several laps, 26 to go, gone really quick. So now the 8's gotten up to the 2nd position, actually. I was just checking, making sure the stream was all still going. And the 8 actually made it by the 39 there. 39 now back to 3rd. After all that, the 20, of course, trying to make this top side work. And the top versus the bottom, can be a big difference from time to time. So the 20, he has been pretty good all season here. But the 39 desperately needs the points, and he's about to take one more point back from that 8 car. He chops the nose off there, but is able to. The 8 has to back up the entry to the corner, and I think that's going to definitely lose him some ground. 39 now back to 2nd. And while they're battling, the 20 is just pulling further and further on him. There we go. So, yeah, this 20 is just kind of pulling away, but we've seen some guys come back through this field all of a sudden with some fast speed. Wait, is that... Wow, 23 is all the way back up here. He was 3 or 4 laps down at one point in this race. He's gotten back up here to the front on some strategy moves. And we've seen guys just absolutely just cruising through the field. I don't think we've seen anyone on as much cruise control as we've seen from this number 20 car. I think the 20 is probably the best off that we've seen, especially on the longer run, or on the short run, I mean. We've seen him get reeled back in on some of the longer runs. And on pit stops as well, which I believe we still have at least one more guaranteed green flag pit stop on the field. Of course, that's not always the guarantee. I mean, yeah, so now the 39 definitely trying to get there. Let's see, we got any other battles in the field. He's kind of all, 00 hit the wall, gets down there, blocks his pseudo teammate there in the 98 and puts him in the wall. Doesn't look like that's going to bring out the caution though, so I guess there wasn't any debris on the racetrack according to NASCAR Heat, which of course there isn't because it's a video game which doesn't throw debris. So yeah, we've got the 00 though trying to make some ground up here. Everybody's just trying to make up ground on the 20 though right now. He's been on cruise control most of this race. But once again, pit stop still looming. Could be every time you come down pit road, there's a chance that you either back it up too much trying to get into the pits on speed, or probably even worse, you speed and you lose 15 seconds in the pits because that's the amount of time they hold you. Rather than trusting that you'll come back in the next time by, it'll just hold you for what would essentially be a pass-through on pit road. At pit road speed. Considering it's a AI driver that takes control of the car when you get to the pit road once you get onto it, but of course speeding on entry is still very much a potential issue. And we see the first cars starting to hit pit road that last lap by. I think I saw a couple of guys a little bit towards mid or even back of the pack kind of peeling off the pit road. So now we've got pit stops have started, which of course means that it's time to see. I bet you the 61 is going to absolutely stretch it to try and pull this one off. I mean, this 61 we've seen him go the longest on the fuel runs before so far. Looks like the 11 has only apparently lost one lap from his pit stop, and oh wow, we see looks like feeding time on pit road for everybody but the 20. The 20 is the only one that stays out. Everybody behind him, I guess, they made sure he wasn't coming that lap and just kind of pulled it on him. Let's see, is he gonna pit this time by as we see him come through 3 and 4? He does come to pit road. He doesn't want to stay out and risk, because he knows last cycle of green flag pit stops, he stayed out and he lost the race lead on that, and he does not, and he's actually seen that a couple of times. He's lost the race lead by staying out an extra lap or two to the race leaders. So looks like everybody's actually cycled here to the pit road. Wow, everybody. I was surprised to see everybody kind of cycled there. 61's in. He's usually one that was literally stretching it all the way to the very edge of the fuel run. Guess the tires might not let him stretch it like that this time. I mean, he was consistently always the last one to hit the pit road, which, I mean, that can really give you a big advantage if the caution comes out in the right spot. But there we go, the 20 comes off and he is still the race leader. Oh, there it goes though, the 1 lap difference on the racetrack, and you see it, the 39 now going by that 20. This is definitely a contact there with the wall in the 20. This battle here is definitely going to matter. This is the one for the battle for the race win. I believe we should be all done with the pit road for tonight's race. So, I mean, unless we get the yellow flag, I'd say pit crew, start packing your stuff up. We'll see you guys at... No, we're next week. Yeah, pit crews, we'll see you guys at Indy. You guys can start packing all the stuff up. Here, because this is like, I believe, race 11 on their season, but right now, closing right up on the back bumper here, this 20. Let's ride on the hood cam, because I think this hood cam is probably going to be some of the best place to see this attempted pass. There's side by side. What are they going to do when they get into the corner? Looks like 39 is going to let them have the lane on the entrance. Comes up to try and take the spot away. Oh, hits the wall pretty hard there. And that for the 31 or for the 39. Man, I think that was a pretty big loss there to kind of have the 20 sliding up. I think I would have given the position back there because you still got quite a couple of laps to go. Plenty of time to kind of feel it out. Yeah, you got 11 laps to go. We might even see some of these guys end up either needing tires or something before the end of the race, because that is actually right on the window, considering where they started coming to pit road from. So maybe the 20. I think the 20 should be more than good though, and he's already got the race lead. But I mean, could we see a driver with a tire issue in the middle to back of the pack right now that could end up costing the group as a whole? I believe the 61 should be good. 11 was one of the early ones on pit road. I think the 21 was the first one to hit the pit road. Put him right on that edge of being able to make it or not. Yeah, so some of these, it's just like, it's going to be a close one, and depends on whether they want to get selfish with it or not, whether they want to go for trying to get there, or if they're willing to come to pit road to keep the race green for the race leaders, or the race leader, because he's kind of pulled away from the... actually, 39's actually closing in on him just a little bit. I think he's going to need more than like 8 laps to get there, though. So right now, I wouldn't start celebrating right now if I'm in the 20 pit, but I might start to get a little excited because he does have that gap back to the 39, which is definitely not just nothing to worry about, but no, definitely still has to keep driving. But man, they got spread out really easy after the green flag pit stops. Here we go. Comes by the line this time. I believe that's to take 5 to go in the race. Let's see. We're starting to see some. Here we go. Oh, no, wait, no, 7 laps to go in the race. Okay, so it's not 5, it's 7. Yeah, we're definitely then going to see some of these guys come to pit road. Seeing that there are 7 laps to go, and I can't imagine some of these guys are going to stretch it 2 or 3 laps further than we've seen all night long. Maybe. I can't imagine any of them are going to be able or willing to back it down that much to try and get there. I mean, I'm just kind of wondering, are we going to see that yellow flag? I mean, that yellow flag would absolutely change it. Oh, I think a 20 actually just bounced off the wall there. Might be a little bit of damage there this time. Let's see. Gonna go back to one of our first guys we usually see from pit road. So the 11 stays out one more lap around, so looks like we might all be good at least for one more lap. Let's start seeing though if we start to see guys coming to the pits. If I'm the 20 though, I do not pit until I see at least the 39 come. And if I see the 39 come, I think I at least consider it. But right now, I think you run dry. Oh, wall contact for someone. Man, we got mess on the front stretch. 61's torn up. No, looks like we got the 11 with an issue as well. Trying to get back up to speed. Let's see. He does not. He seems to have maybe a blown tire, considering kind of the way that car is driving. No. I mean, he's got something wrong with it, that's for sure. Of course, can't really tell that 360 camera if that is a flat tire, but the way that's driving, I can't imagine it isn't. 21 had to come to pit road. I'm surprised. Oh! 11 spinning on the entrance to the pits. So I guess the blown tire definitely was the thing that was, because lost control of the car coming to the pit road. That makes me question, are we going to see the leaders have to pit now? We've seen a lot of guys coming that haven't had to come so far. So, definitely a blown tire there on the 11 car, but we managed to stay green here. And within 5 laps to go, this race could come down to a matter of who played the game the smartest here this whole time. As the race leaders are coming up to the lap car of the 11 who just came off the pit road with those 4 fresh Goodyears. I believe that will be him staying ahead, and this is actually the white flag's out. So the white flag is out. Even if the yellow were to come out, that would end the race here. So 20 car is the race leader. 20 car is, I believe, going to win the race. Yeah, 20 car wins the race. Let me see if I can actually see who he is on the chat. I don't know who he is on the chat.
It'll be close, Kyle. It's gonna be close.
Okay,
we're in the playoffs already. Yeah. I don't know.
So who's the 20 car? Because I can't tell from gamer tag to Discord tag.
Asbill.
Oh, it's Junebug, sorry. Oh, Asbill.
Yeah, it's the 23 cars right next to
23, I'm down. Fox.
Let's see, playoff standings, Xfinity. 6 people to make the next round.
So
I'm smoking.
So who's the 20 car? Who was that?
Asbill.
That's Roro Gamer. I mean, Rojo.
Shut up for 5 fucking seconds.
Well, congrats, Rojo, on winning that one.
Oh.
It's a pretty impressive race all around there. Led most of it, I'm pretty sure, right? Unless I was completely lost on who the race leader was. I think you led most of it. Congrats there to Absol.